This hot news just broke, and today I have exclusive details just for you. Hold on tight because you're about to be completely blown away by what just happened. We've got some roster changes and standout performances that are rocking the Philadelphia Eagles world. But hold on a second, my friend. Before we dive into this jaw-dropping news, if you're a true Eagles fan, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to our channel. I'm bringing you all the details firsthand, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. This news has just been announced and is shaking up the Eagles universe. Get ready, my friend, because today we're going to reveal what's coming. In a surprising turn of events, the Eagles decided to release wide receiver Danny Gray, who had been impressing everyone during preseason workouts. The team made the announcement shortly after the first padded practice of training camp. Gray, who had been recovering from a finger injury, was released with an injury designation. While it's unfortunate to see a promising player leave, this move is just the tip of the iceberg for the Eagles' ever-evolving roster. Before the injury, Gray showed great potential and attracted attention with his elite speed. ESPN even included him among the under-the-radar players to watch. Drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in the third round of 2022, Gray had a difficult rookie year with limited production, just one reception for 10 yards in 13 games. However, after being signed to the Eagles practice squad last September, it seemed like Gray had found a new home. Unfortunately, the injury curtailed his potential. Enter Ife Adeyi, a new face in the Eagles wide receiver room. Adeyi joins the team shortly after his off-season training with the Eagles during rookie minicamp. Although undrafted, Adeyi has shown flashes of brilliance. During his college career at Sam Houston State, he amassed over 2,300 receiving yards and 19 touchdowns. His versatility extends beyond receptions, contributing in the return game and even adding a few rushing touchdowns. With the Eagles looking to add depth to their receiving core, Adeyi's signing could be a hidden gem worth keeping an eye on. With training camp intensifying, the Eagles' roster decisions are far from finalized, and it will be interesting to see how Adeyi and the others compete for their starting spots. Training camp heat. Insights on the Eagles' defense and rising stars as the Eagles continue their preparations for the upcoming season. Their first full practice in protective gear yielded a number of storylines and standout performances. The scorching heat didn't stop the Eagles from giving their all on the field, with defensive coordinator Vic Fangio and quarterback Jalen Hurts leading the charge. The practice, held under scorching conditions, provided a glimpse into how the team is adapting to the challenges of heat and competition. Fangio's mindset was clear: get through the heat and move forward. His mindset is to prepare for tough September matchups against teams like the Chiefs and Buccaneers. As he put it, it's all about mindset. We have even hotter games in September, and if we give up now, we're in trouble. The pressure is on. Linebackers vie for starting spots. Although the Heat played a significant role in determining the day, the linebackers stole the show. With Zach Bond sidelined due to injury and Nakobe Dean still recovering, young linebackers Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Jihad Campbell stood out. Their performance during practice was impressive, with both making decisive tackles and demonstrating their ability to read plays quickly. Trotter, who made an aggressive tackle on Will Shipley, demonstrating his instincts and physical strength, also managed to get an interception from Dallas Goedert, although a penalty nullified the play. Campbell, known for his aggressive style of play, impressed again, delivering a hard hit to Goedert and making a play that sent the defense into a frenzy. The competition between Trotter and Campbell will only heat up as the preseason approaches, but with some key players missing, both had a chance to show what they're made of. A battle in the balance. Defensive domination continues. The defense clearly prevailed in this session, which isn't surprising given the heat. But it wasn't just the linebackers who made waves. The defensive line also excelled. Defensive end Josh Uche continued his strong performance, demonstrating his speed and ability to pressure the quarterback. Uche's relentless pursuit of Hurts during one play nearly resulted in a sack, and he didn't stop there. He also managed to break through the second-team offensive line later in the practice. However, not everything was rosy for the offense. The Eagles' offensive line struggled to find its rhythm, accumulating several pre-snap penalties, including 6 flags in just one practice. These errors are certainly concerning, especially as the team prepares for tougher competition in the future. The lack of cohesion on offense has raised questions about the depth of the offensive line and the preparation of players like Brett Toth, who is filling in for the injured Cam Jurgens. Fan favorite emerges. Elijah Cooks makes his Mark I player who caught the eye early in training camp was wide receiver Elijah Cooks, who surprisingly became a fan favorite. Cooks, at 6'4" and 215 pounds, used his size and impressive hands to make a strong impression on the coaching staff. With Devonta Smith and Terrace Marshall Jr. dealing with injuries, Cooks seized the opportunity to showcase his talent in the absence of key players. Cooks's standout performances, especially his ability to make spectacular catches, have him on the radar for a potential roster spot. As quarterback Tanner McKee noted, "It's impressive how a guy his size can use his body. His hands are great. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in the preseason." With wide receiver spots up for grabs, Cooks's ability to excel in such a competitive environment will be crucial to his chances of making the team. Cornerback matchup, Adori Jackson versus Kelee Ringo now. Moving to the defensive backfield, the Eagles face a crucial battle at cornerback. With Darius Slay's departure, the left cornerback spot remains open. Adori Jackson, a former first-round pick, is competing with Kelee Ringo, a rising star with the potential to fill that position. Jackson, who has struggled to make a lasting impact during his time with the Giants, is now looking to prove his worth with the Eagles. Fangio's assessment of Jackson was frank. He urged Jackson to step up and show the team who he truly is. "It's time to show who you are, or who you're not," Fangio said. Jackson has struggled in previous seasons, but this could be his last chance to prove he deserves to be a starter in the NFL. With Jackson and Ringo battling for the starting spot, this is a competition worth watching closely. It's not just about talent, it's about who can step up and take over one of the most important positions on defense. The cornerback race is heating up and is still far from decided. What's next for the Eagles? As the Eagles continue to battle through training camp, these developments set the stage for a season full of potential and high stakes. From roster changes to standout performances, there's no shortage of action for the Eagles to face. Fans will want to keep an eye on how these battles unfold, as each decision could have a significant impact on the team's future. The Eagles are gearing up for what promises to be another exciting season. Will they find their next star wide receiver? Will the defense continue to dominate? And who will secure the coveted cornerback position? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the Eagles are ready to fight for glory once again. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest training camp updates, and don't miss a moment of the action. Considering the major roster moves, standout performances, and intense battles during training camp, which player do you think will have the biggest impact for the Eagles this season? If Ade, Elijah Cooks, or Adori Jackson? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.